wondered is, what type of form does a vagina take? If, for instance, you're a prostitute, and do prostitutes detach themselves from their vagina?
Yeah.
And what I'm trying to say here is, for instance, if it's something that bonds men and women, or a woman with a baby, then perhaps it'd be entirely different to somebody who's working as a prostitute.
Oh yeah, I mean, after a while, they just think of it as a pool time, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, and they're not doing it to bond anywhere, are they? You know, it's more the guys looking more to bond. It's the woman's just doing it to get out of there. You know, she's not expecting like spend ages of time with it. How long is it going to take you? 5-10 minutes, you know, kind of thing.
So it's like selling any service. It could be like window cleaning.
Yeah, window cleaning.
Yeah. So what else am I trying to say?
I mean, are you looking to see what perspective do you think you want the outsiders to see when they view this? Yeah,
I mean, for the project. Yeah, I'm just seeing what people actually come up with. They may communicate some emotion through a painting, or some sound. It's not a project about sex. I've just asked them to create a vagina, and you know, who knows what people will actually create, but it could be just something that expresses something. Not literally a vagina, so I think people may misconstrue it.
Well, you look at me when you're telling me this. You're all shy.
I am. I'm shy. Extremely shy.
Nah, I think, well, from the prostitutes, right? I heard a lot of stories about prostitutes that actually, when they're going through the whole thing, they kind of like come out of their own body and they like just lose themselves in a way. So they actually don't feel it. Then when they come back after it's over, they kind of come back. So they detach themselves in a way.
And I wonder how a man would compare the feeling of a vagina of a prostitute compared to the vagina of his wife. Now that would be quite interesting from a male angle.
Yeah, it would actually. I'm sure you'll find it more exciting than a prostitute. I mean, I guess that's the reason why it's there in the first place. But I don't know. I'm sure it's because there'll be no love while he's going through it, you know, while he's going through sex. So in that, it's like he's just having it with a doll almost. You know? It's not as real as his wife. He's got a history there, and he's got emotions going through, you know.
With the prostitute, it's just a done deal, and just paying specifically for that without any hassle or responsibility. And it's just the other thing that would interest me is survivors of rape. How do they feel about their own vaginas after it's been invaded?
I bet they. I'm sure sex is responsible like that. I mean, you know, it's scary to see if you're going to go through it every time. I'm sure that it's like if you like electrocute yourself. Every time you go back to a socket, you kind of like. So I think it'll be like that with sex also. Every time you go through it, I'm sure a little flash will pop through every room. And I don't know. It's very selfish for a man to do that to a human being.
And then in the reports we read that rape is about power, and yes, I can see that it is. However, it's still a sexual act.
Yeah.
So if it was about power alone, why doesn't a man just beat a woman up?
You do get people like that though, don't you? They're paying to beat the shit out of them. But I know what you're saying. It's like they enjoy both almost.
Yeah. But then that's the theory that runs through a lot of the literature, like rape is to do with power. Well, it can't be completely outside of sex, because my question is, why does it involve sex?
It feels good. You know, but yeah, it does feel good.
Anyway, those are little posers, so we'll just have to see what people create.
Nuggets.
Nuggets.
I love that word.